Welcome to day 2 of this latest winter storm, and it rages on this morning. In some respects, it's more intense than yesterday morning with respect to the wind, although the snow isn't quite as intense. We're also seeing fairly difficult travel conditions across a large swath of eastern Newfoundland this morning. I know many things are closed once more, including Metrobus in St. John's, with an update coming at 8 o'clock this morning. This is the latest traffic map from NL511.ca, and you can see lots of orange there across the Avalon Peninsula. Not so much the Burin Peninsula, but a large swath of the TCH from up through Clarenville, Goobies, and then as we go onto the Bonavista Peninsula Highway, up towards Traytown. All of that is in orange, which means the government, the Department of Highways, is basically advising folks not to travel this morning, as roads are just not in great shape after the latest round of snow and wind. And in some areas, the overnight snow was actually quite significant. And the reason we're still seeing the snow and the wind is because our area of low pressure, which is currently to the east of the Avalon Peninsula, is going nowhere fast. And on the back side of it, we're still seeing snow, and I'll get to the radar in just a second, but we're also seeing this core of high wind speeds highlighted there in maroon. And those high winds are bringing gusts in the order of 70, 80 plus kilometers per hour right now. Some areas seeing winds gusting close to 100. And as the area of low pressure begins to work its way to the east over the next several hours, those high wind speeds will slowly, and I mean slowly, begin to come down. We take a look at our live NTV Skycam right now overlooking the capital city, and we can see the camera's not moving around a whole lot. I assume a video feed may have been lost. Oh, no, there it is. You can see it moving there now. Airport currently reporting -2 with winds gusting to 91 kilometers per hour. So a very windy morning. Visibility, however, has come up to 4 kilometers as we're kind of in between one snow band and another one off to the west, not too far from working its way in. There's the view from Logie Bay Road at the NTV, from our NTV camera. And you can see it's not too bad there, but I suspect side streets, non-main thoroughfares are probably in pretty rough conditions this morning. We've got a winter storm warning still up for the Avalon Peninsula, Clarenville, Terra Nova, and the Bonavista Peninsula. This will likely be scaled back later this morning from west to east as the snow finally winds down. So where is the snow right now? Here's a live look at the radar. And you can see in St. John's the snow is not in the city just yet, but it is out to CBS, it is out to Holyrood, and it is affecting a good bit of the western side, or the western half rather, of the Avalon Peninsula. And as I set this radar into motion here over the last hour or 2 hours, you can see the snow band is slowly beginning to traverse eastward. So while it's not snowing now, it was snowing through a good bit of the overnight, and it's going to snow for a few more hours this morning, even though we are catching a little bit of a break. And so if you went out like I did last night and cleaned up the snow, you're going to have another round of it to do this morning, although what fell overnight didn't seem to be nearly as much as what fell during the day yesterday. I think the airport reporting close to 30 centimeters, but I haven't done the addition yet, the arithmetic to add up what they've actually seen. But we're closing in on 30, which puts the forecast kind of right within range. So Futurecast today will take us through the day, and as you can see there, the snow hangs on through 9, 10 o'clock across the northeast Avalon, and even light snow may linger into midday or so before it finally begins to kind of wind down. And we might even get some sunshine by this afternoon. How nice would that be? Wind speeds, they're pretty high out there right now. Again, they're going to begin to kind of come down here in a few hours, but by 9 o'clock, still gusting close to 90 in St. John's. Cape Royal 75, Trepassey 67, Bonavista 81. By midday, the Avalon, Bonavista Peninsulas are seeing the wind speeds coming down, but it's still breezy. And it looks like after midday or so, those wind speeds become kind of a distant memory by this evening. And here's your forecast for today across Newfoundland. Decent day, minus the Avalon's snow this morning. Temperatures near or a couple of ticks below freezing for your highs, and in Labrador, a mild day is on tap as well, with highs roughly -3 to -5 or so. So again, we're kind of on the tail end of this thing, but it's still pretty rough out there. Travel conditions will slowly improve throughout the day, but as we know, they're not recommended right now. And I do suspect many things are closed or delayed this morning. I'm not going to go through the list because it'd be too long, so I'm going to leave that to your responsibility. But stay safe, and I'll have more updates coming throughout the day. But hopefully the weather from here on out should slowly kind of begin to improve, and the snow that moves in here in the next couple of hours shouldn't be as heavy as the stuff that fell yesterday. All right, take care, stay safe, and stay tuned for further updates throughout the day.